Hey everybody, it's Mary Jo at the Flamingo Farmhouse. Getting ready to do two really fun crafts today. Gonna do a little bit of painting, just so you know, and we're gonna do a little bit of chalk washing, and then we're gonna just do a lot of fun. So what do you think? Thanks for watching the replay. If you're here on the replay, which means that little red button's not here on top, then thanks for watching. Let me know you were here. Say replay. So today, I'm kind of excited. And again, you know, I haven't done any of this stuff before. We're going to be using a new product that we have. It's called the Mainstay Frame. And it's a nice little frame. It's a white, like, wood grain, and it has like a wood grain frame here. You can paint it if you want. I'm trying to decide if I want to paint it or I don't want to paint it. I don't know. And it also comes with these little clippy clips that you can hang it with. And this is really good because if you're like me, you always like do your project on the wrong way and then you have an upside down project. So that's always an issue. But this way you can do your project and then put the clippy clips wherever you want. Maybe you want to hang it like this. You never know, right? People do odd things and that's okay. We just love people where they're at. That's the way it has to go, you guys. Okay, so today I gotta get some squeegees out. See my squeegee bin? I have a squeegee bin. I like my squeegee bin. All different colors and kinds. This is one we used to have. It was the, what do we call it? Angled squeegee. And it was cool because you could do all different sizes and angles, and it's fat. So if you have like arthritis, you can pull it. Hey, Brenda Klobb, how are you? And then I have my little special squeegees in here. Who knew you were gonna get a squeegee lesson today? And then this, my folks, look, there is no logo on it or anything. This is an original from my original kit. 10 years ago. This is what our first squeegees look like, you guys. Aren't you guys impressed with all the squeegee issues? Yeah, you should be, because why not? But this is the original first one, just so you know. And see, it's wide like this instead of skinny like that. And see what we did? We made them skinnier because these didn't fit in the jars and these did. So there's all that. So we've come a long way, baby, like they say on TV. Okay, today we're gonna do, I'm a little extra. And we all know that I am, so why not make it fun? Just saying. Now, here's my thought, and I'm hoping, hey, Lulu, I'm hoping that you guys can give me your insight. My thought is to paint the back of this beautiful new tropic, and then take my cutout and make it white, and then use all my colors in here on the white. Do you think that tropic would be too much on the background? What do you think? Tell me your thoughts, my friends. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do it. And then I was gonna paint this white. Oh, we should just do it. Stop messing around with the drama here, Mary Jo. Just make it happen. I gotta find the right paintbrush for the white around the edges. That's what I'm looking for, because I didn't clean my paintbrushes from yesterday, you guys. Honest. Honest, true that. Didn't do it. So do you think that would be good, Lulu? I think you would be okay with it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a glove because I'm tired of having chalk paste on my hands every day, all day. And then I'm going to use a diaper wipe today. Because I don't want to use a towel, because I'll tell you why. Because they're all downstairs in the wash. I don't know where all my towels have gone. They're supposed to be up here, but I think there's a towel burglar in my house. So I'm just gonna take a diaper wipe and some chalk paste. I'm gonna mist my wood just a little bit, and then I'm just gonna give this a nice chalk wash and just give it a little color here. And then we're gonna, yeah, gotta get in the corner. Get in the corner. And then we're gonna paint around the edges. Then we'll chalk. And I know it doesn't look real fancy right yet. I've got to make it all go right the right way. I know. Now I'm just gonna turn it a little like this and kind of go back and take some off. Try and go the same way. Sometimes it's hard. So what's been going on today? I have been busting today, guys. I've made so many fun things. And I have to do some vinyl work for church for our logo to make these bags. Man, they are time consuming, but it's okay because we always serve where we can serve. And there we go. Just serve where you can, and I'm getting to pray over each bag as I do it since it does take so long. This is just some paint that I like. It's called Ballet White. It goes with all the frames in my house because I repaint my frames because I'm like that. So guys, tell me where you're from when you get here. That would be great and fun to know, and what your weather's like. So I'm just gonna paint this. And it's going to take 2 coats to cover up my tropic there that I kind of slopped over, but that's okay. I knew that would happen. That's why I decided to do the white last. So we're going to do 2 crafts today. So tomorrow I will not be live, and the weekend I will be out at the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. So if I do come live, it will be just directly from the expo. Show you what we're doing. It won't be a project. So I figured I'd do another 2 crafts with you today of my wood cutouts and of our stencils. Now these are all available for purchase, so all you have to do is say, Mary Jo, I want that, and I will get you everything you need. The EGGstra is so fun. I think it's gonna be so cute when we're done. I like it. So last night we had Abby's birthday dinner here at the house. Abby is my youngest. For those of you who are new to following me, she's my youngest, and she's old, man. She is no longer an 8-year-old. She is a grown woman now. Her mind is fully developed. And so we had her little birthday dinner with one of her friends here, and she wanted sushi and lo mein. Kind of weird, but that's what she wanted. So went out and got like 7 different rolls of sushi and a whole bunch of lo mein, which we'll probably eat the rest of the week because I bought too much. But it was good. A little greasy, but it was good. Kind of hurt my stomach all night, but that's okay. I don't know what I'm gonna cook for dinner tonight. Didn't really think about that. I've been busy working all day. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit for a hot minute and come back and let me dry a minute. And then we'll do I got a paintbrush in my mouth. We'll just dry a little bit, and then we'll do a second coat real fast. And then let it sit while we do the I'm a Little EGGstra. And then we're gonna do Spring Has Sprung. Because Snoopy! Gotta have Snoop Dogg. Oh, I was gonna do the second coat. Mary Jo, gotta get it together. So anyway, so that was a fun night last night. I don't know what we're gonna do tonight because I forgot to pull anything out of the freezer. I didn't forget, I just never remember, I guess. It's not like I really forgot because I never even thought of it until right now. So I don't think you can forget if you never even thought about it. You guys know what I mean? That just makes sense. So we're just gonna paint this edge. And I love this ballet white color. I think it's so pretty. This is just a furniture paint, you guys, that I have. It's not chalk. This is just a furniture paint that I have. I do a lot of my, when I redo my hutch and stuff like that, I use these paints. And I like the way it works for my frames in my house. It just gives it a little richer look. So I like using it. Just my thing, just my thing. Cover up that tide that I should turn off my laser cutter, I forgot to. It's so quiet now that my husband fixed it. Okay, so that one, I'm just gonna put this in my little water just for a minute. This one is gonna sit here and dry. And then we're gonna use another mainstay frame for the Spring Has Sprung, but we're not gonna paint the background or anything about that one. We're actually gonna do this one on the wood and keep the wood cut out. Look, it's gonna look so cute. Keep it wood on the background, not even do the white, and we're gonna do that one too. Okay, so let's get, I'm a little extra. We gotta do this white is what we decided. And we're gonna do the, I'm gonna grab the sponge and sponge this on real quick. And then it'll dry. And this is the chalk paste, the bright white chalk paste, you guys. And you can just use, this is one of those yellow sponges that I just cut into a wedge and use it. It's just easier than a paintbrush. But if you're doing like the outline of that frame, obviously you're gonna want, and then sometimes I just add some water in here because it gets a little thick. You're just gonna want to, if you're doing the frame, you use a brush. If you're just doing this, you can just use the sponge and put it on there because it's the background. So you don't have to be like super crazy. You're just making sure that it's all covered because you're gonna add color. So it's not gonna be too important. And you can sand it also if you want it even smoother looking, you can do that. I don't usually do that. It's just, some people do, some people don't. I'm giving you guys options, right? But I'm just gonna paint it white like this and put that in my thing. And then I'm gonna set it to the side to dry. And we're gonna move on to Snoop Dogg here and do the Spring Has Sprung onto this wood cutout. I love these cutouts, you guys. I just love them. These are all available in my shop. And like I told you yesterday, I haven't found all my, I'm wondering if all of my fuzzing cloths are like, wait a minute, there's a pile. Let me see if this pile, there's, well, I found one. So that'll work. I found one fuzzing cloth, you guys. They're all probably in my van, packed up for the show. My husband's so efficient. So we're gonna take our fuzzing cloth and fuzz this because it's the first time we used it. And we wanna get that extra sticky from the factory off. We don't want that to become a sticker on our wood. We want it to be a stencil, right? And for those of you who are new here, let me just share a little bit about these stencils. They are super stencils. If you look here, you can see that there's a mesh. See how my finger, there's a mesh in there? So this is a silk screen stencil. It's pretty cool. And so the reason why it's sticky and a silk screen is because the colors won't bleed out underneath like regular stencils. You know how they jiggle and wiggle and all that mess? Well, these won't, it won't happen that way. So what I'm gonna do on here is I'm gonna leave it the wood tone because I like the way our paste looks against the wood. And I'm just gonna use this as my background, okay? Just like this. So I've got my stencil on here, and now we're gonna create our beauty. We're gonna add our color here. Now we know Snoopy's outline is gonna be black. So it's gonna be a little bit harder to do that. So we're gonna have to use one of my favorite tools, the multi-tool. I love this tool. That squeegee. I have another one here that's just been sitting here washing. Get a couple multi-tools. And we have our sunshine. We'll start with our sunshine. Do we do our cloud in like a light blue, or do we do it in white? We might do it in white. I think we'll do it in white, and then the drops in white. Yeah, that'll work. So let's do our sunshine. And I'll turn it around this way so you guys can see. I hope you can see. So with our stencil, we stick, smear, and peel. So we stuck it. Now we're just gonna smear the chalk paste on like this and pushing it through that stencil because you wanna push through and get all that chalk paste goodness in there. And you might have to get a little more on the tippy tips, you know, like that. Or you can put some down in the middle if it's on the, see, on the angled part of your squeegee, put it in the middle. And then you're gonna just go right around. Now wherever the white is, that's where the yellow's gonna be. So you wanna push that through, get all that you can off, so your stencil will be easier to clean for you. And then, watch this, we're gonna peel this up, peel and reveal. Oh, what? Look at that. So we're gonna do this in different layers. We're gonna peel up, give it a hit with the dryer real quick, just to get it crusty so that it won't go away. And then we're gonna let it just fall back down. We're not gonna push it or anything like that. We're just gonna let it fall back down. Now the next one is gonna be white for our cloud. And we're gonna do Snoopy last, I think. Haven't decided yet, but I think we're gonna have to do a lot here to get all of our stuff just right. Because he's got all these little details. So this is gonna take longer than what I anticipated, but I'm glad you're here with me. I enjoy crafting with people. It's a lot more fun. Do you guys have people that you craft with? I have people at church that I craft with that I enjoy. And then of course you guys. I always enjoy crafting with you. We're gonna take the raindrop all the way down because spring, right? It's funny because in Florida, spring is notoriously dry. It is not a wet season. It is dry. Summer is our wet season. So, oops, there's another little raindrop. Raindrops falling on my flowers. I think that's the last one. Yeah, so in Florida, our wet season is summer because we're tropical. So my spring has been kind of dry so far, so I go out and water every day. But I need to show you guys the garden. Ah, yes, it looks gorgeous, darling. That white didn't go all the way through. I should have maybe waxed this, but I didn't because I didn't think it would matter. I might do another layer of that white. Haven't decided yet. We'll see. I don't really think we need stark white, though, for clouds. We'll see. We'll decide later. Okay, let's see what color is next. We got this flower, we got green here, flowers, Snoopy, flowers. Those are gonna be tough. green here. Okay, so let's do a dark green here and see how that works. I like this green. This is called what? Ivy. We came out with this one at Christmas and it's really a pretty green. So I'm just gonna do some ivy and then we can do some other colors of lighter green as we go. But using this multi-tool is really helpful because you can get in there and get into the smaller areas. And we might even use a detail tool with Snoopy, and I'll show you that because that one's a good one too to get in there. Or if you really want to, you can use a paintbrush, but I don't really suggest it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? It's not your best choice. The multi-tool is your best choice, in my humble opinion. Okay, and then we'll do some, let's do some dark green on this side too. Now, a lot of fun flowers here. So we got yellow, I've got orange, I've got teal and purple. I got all kinds of colors because spring is sprung. I'm gonna do those butterfly bubbles in blue. There's teal. Yeah, okay, I think we got enough colors open now. This teal, I've gotta get a new one because it is almost gone, but it's one of my favorite colors. So let's do this one teal. Let's do this guy teal. Let's do one of these teal. Gotta be careful, we don't want to get his nose or anything teal because he's got black we have to put in here for Snoops. Okay. I love this cutout. Okay, and then we're gonna peel again. And notice on this wood, it's gonna come out a little lighter, and that's okay. It's coloring the wood different, and that's okay. All right, that's kind of the look that I like. I'll show you, look how I did these. I like these too. I like how this looks, this kind of look with the wood and the kind of boho-like, you know? I just really like the way it looks. All right, and then this is gonna be around the butterfly. And we're gonna make the butterfly, I don't know what color yet. This is that new sea glass color. And you guys remember that if you are watching the replay and you have to stop or Facebook deletes it, you can always go onto my YouTube channel, which should be posted here on my page somewhere. I'm not sure where. Oops, I got a little green in there. It's okay. Oh, we don't have pink. Where's the pink? We gotta have a big pink flower. Got orange and blue. Let's do the butterfly orange because I have it here. All right, and then we'll do a big pink flower. We're gonna peel again. We did yellow already. We need a purple flower in the middle. We'll do this one purple. We don't want to get his mouth there. That's a corner of his mouth. He's smiling. What a silly Snoopy he is. And let's get, is there another little purple? Yeah, right there. Okay, let's get this pink going. And we're gonna get a second color green. And this pink is really pink, I love it. I love pink. Pink is a fun one. And these are like cone flowers, you know, like you have in your butterfly gardens. EGGgsta is the real world word. Let's do a pink one right there. Like that. A little bit down here. And we'll do some green down there. EGGstra flowers. See how it's coming along? And then I don't know what color we'll do Spring Has Sprung. Probably black. Because that's usually what I like is black words. I like the black words. So this could be tricky because this is his hand holding on to some green. What color is this? It's called taffy. I have to remember that. Taffy. Taffy, darling. Taffy. And this is going to be eucalyptus on the one in his hand. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. No, I'm going to do it dark green to match. Okay, so I just have to be careful not to get Snoopy's hand because that would be weird. There. Just there we go. Okay. I think we're down to the black now to make Snoopy. Oh, I'm a little nervous. Let me cover all this up. Oh, you need water, Mr. Couture Teal. You are a sad looking thing. I gotta get a new one and bring you up. All of it's packed right now though, Mary Jo. You're gonna have to wait until you get to the show and then you bring one home. Okay. All right, the rest is black. Where's my black? Here it is. So if you're working with your ceiling fans, you might want to turn them off. If you're worried about your paste drying on your screen, because you always want to pull your screen when it's wet. Now see, here's Snoopy's little eyebrow. Gotta get that in there. So you always want to pull your screen when it's wet, your stencil, because you want that chalk paste to go right through it. You don't want it to stay on the stencil. You want it as your part of your picture. All right. I think we're going to be able to make it. I'm not too scared yet. The last thing I want to do is put a bunch of black in my sunshine, though. That would be sad. Okay, we should have Snoopy's face. Oh my gosh, she's so stinking cute. And then we'll get down here on his body. His hand and his little backside. And we got his tail. I mean, it's really hard there. Oh, this could be so cute. Oh, there's a little more there. Okay, we'll pull that here. There's his body. And then I'm gonna do Spring Has Sprung in black. So I'm just gonna, and you could do different colors. You could do whatever you want. I like black for words. I am boring like that. Can't help it. I got way too much chalk paste here, but I'm gonna make it work. And it's bumpy because it's a cutout, so it's hard to go across. And then remember that wherever the green is, you just want to make sure everything's flat too. You don't want bubbles in your screen. But wherever the green is, that's where the color will not be. So don't worry about that. There's a little place there and a little place there. See if I can get that to go. Okay, that's it. We're gonna reveal, and I'm gonna leave that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. What do you think? Let's dry it up. I really like him. He's so cute. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh. I really, really like him. Oh, I got some black up here. Doggone it. Well, it's my artwork. That's the way it goes. I'm not going to try and fix it because there is no fixing it. We just gotta let it be. Okay, so we got him all nice and dry. I think next time when if I do just directly on the wood, I'm gonna wax it first because I think the color would be brighter, but I do like this kind of like whitewashed look. Do you see? I love how that looks. Okay, now all I'm gonna do with him is simply bring him and put him in the center and glue him down. And that is all I'm gonna do with this one because I think it looks great. So we're just going to, now, you know what? We could do a background. Let's do a background. What color would we do? What background would we do? Flowers. We could use those flowers like we used yesterday. Let's use those. Let's see how those work. We could just do, yeah, let's do this. Okay, we're gonna put them right in the middle. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up to that side. Now we gotta pick a color is the problem. Maybe that light butterfly blue. I think so, this eggshell. Let's do that. We're just gonna do this all in eggshell. I think it'll look pretty. We will see. You never know until you try. This is one of our new colors that came out in the spring, and I really love this color. I think it's so versatile. Like, it can be spring, it can be summer, it could be winter. Because with snow, I'm gonna have a bubble there. I hope my wood will cover it. We'll see. Okay. Peel and reveal, my friends. Da, da, da. Isn't that pretty? I love that color. Can't help it. It's so stinking pretty. Okay, let's dry it up. Then we're gonna put our snoop on. And then we gotta finish our I'm EGGstra. 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 So all of this stuff will be at the Scrapbook Expo, waiting for you to see. We're gonna be doing make and takes. We're gonna have so much fun. Okay, yes, this is gonna look really good, guys. I'm just saying, where'd my glue go? I've gotta get some glue to take out there that has a lid that works. I hope I have one. Well, I got the hot glue. I can always use hot glue. They will be fine with that. They have special glue. These people have so much glue and tools, and I love it. They are my people. Crafters have the best stuff. I'm just saying. Okay, a little bit along the bottom. Hold it down. Okay, this is my thick CA glue, and I love it because it's like a super glue that's thick. Now these wood cuts are available. Just message me. These are gonna be 10 a piece. And then I do also have these frames if you need the frame. Oh, this looks so cute. Look at Snoopy. Just hold it down a hot second and then it will be all perfect. Look at that. Isn't he cute? Spring is sprung. Oh, Snoop Dogg. I love it. He's so stinking cute. Okay. Let's go to the next one, and then we'll wash. I'll wash stencils later. You guys, I can show you how to wash, but I think you know how to wash a stencil. I'm not sure though. Where is, oh, here's this is the one we're gonna use for this. Yeah, that's gonna be cute. And we're gonna do the same process. Let me grab my fuzzing cloth here. We're gonna do the same process with this one, where we're gonna stick, smear, and peel. I am gonna wax it first. I have to remember, you guys. You gotta help me remember. Oh, I've got all these backers. I gotta remember which one's which because I just put them in a pile. So since it's a new stencil, you always defuzz it. Get the extra from the factory off because you want it to be a stencil, not a sticker. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside for a hot minute while I get this waxed. See, we're doing 2 really quick projects. I mean, come on now, how easy is this? Easy peasy, lemon breezy. Wax that up. We have this clear surface wax. It's really not hard. You just rub a little on. And what this is doing is protecting your stencil from peeling up any of this chalk paste. Okay, you're creating a barrier on there and it's not gonna hurt your design when you go to put your chalk paste on. Sometimes it actually helps it. So waxing between and you can feel it. Waxing between using the chalk here and then the chalk on top is usually a good thing. And if you wax on wood is another good thing. So that's what I'm saying when I did the wood. It would have been pretty cool if I would have waxed it first, and it probably would have come out with more vibrant colors, but it still looks great because it is Easter. Okay, so we're gonna line this one up too. And we're gonna make the bunny ears pink because it's on a white background. I'm a little extra. Oh, and let's do I'm a little in that dark, the tide, tropic. And pink. And then do we do each one different color? I think. And then we'll do this one tie-dye and do this one stripey. We got a lot of colors here. So yellow and orange for one egg. Let's do that egg first. Orange and yellow. So this is Struggle Bus and Peach Cobbler is what I'm using here. I've got a hair. Whoa. So again, the white is where the color will be. Actually, if we get a little out of control, it's okay, because we can just ombre this in. Just like that, but that blue is gonna keep it out of the other one. And since we're using yellow and orange, it should be okay. It should look good. Better than white and black, because that would make a hot mess if it got all messed up in there. And so let's do the S orange while we got the orange on our stick here. Okay, and let's go ahead and do the yellow real quick, and then we'll pull it. This is Struggle Bus. Struggle Bus is available until the 15th. So let's do the A in the Struggle Bus. I like this color. It's a pretty color. It's a nice, bright, vibrant yellow. The Bumblebee is more of a true yellow. This has a little bit of orange in it, or red, whatever it is, that makes it more orange. Let's peel this up. Ooh, fancy dance. Look how pretty that is. We're gonna hit it with the air. That looks really nice, doesn't it? I like the white behind it a lot. If you get here, make sure you say hey, hey, so that I can catch it on the replay. And then, oh, let's do this one in a tie-dye, okay? So this is what a tie-dye is gonna look like. We're gonna use, purple, blue, and yellow. Okay, so I'm just gonna simply blob some blue. I'm gonna blob some purple. This is what I call tie-dye. Just like that, just blob it in there. And then we're gonna blob some yellow. Struggle Bus, actually. Okay. Now I'm just gonna simply take this squeegee and just swirl it around. You can either go from one place to the next, or you can just do like I do and swirl it. A lot of times I take my finger and just swirl it around. And this is what I call tie-dye. Look, it's so pretty. Hit it with the air for a hot second. I think that looks great. And you can do any 3, 5 colors. 3 I like the best. 5 it starts to get a little messy. So let's do this R blue. Let's do a G purple. Pull that purple together there. What colors do we have? We did orange, blue, purple. What's that? That's blue. Here's the purple. We got teal. Ah, I might have made it too runny. It's okay, I'll use from this side. Teal. Let's peel. And we still have the T and the another G. What color should we add there? The pink are gonna be the bunny ears. Maybe another teal. Do that T in teal and do this G in I have so many colors, but I don't want to get up and get them. Okay, I'm going to do the T and teal. And then I'm going to do the other G in orange. Peach cobbler, I should say. You guys are gonna love this. I'm so in anticipation. Okay. And I like doing these different colors and peeling in between because it just adds some fun. And that's what everybody always asks. How do you do all the colors? It's really easy, guys. You can do this. Yeah, that looks cute. Shut the front door. It looks so stinking cute. Yeah, mama. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna take the pink. Gonna do a little heart. And do the bunny ears. I really like this taffy color. It is very pretty. It's like between a pink and a coral. It's almost like flamingo pink, I'm just saying. It's like a pinky coral color. And then I'm gonna get a bigger squeegee and use this Tropic for I'm a Little. Because I can do that faster that way. But I don't want to get my heart or my ears. So I gotta just be careful. Are you guys excited as I am? This is gonna look so good. A little bit classy, a little bit sassy. That's how it is. And it's a little extra. Look at this. That looks so good. Oh my goodness, dry it up. Dry it up, Sister Fran. This is so cute. And then we're gonna glue it down into our frame and you're gonna get to see the two different looks that I came up with this mainstay frame, which is really, really a fun frame to use, just FYI. And it's very versatile. So it fits all of our 9x9s, so that's kind of cool. It needs a background too, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. I gotta find a background. I don't want to use the same flowers. No way. How about if I can find a like Easter plaid here? I thought I had one. So let me look. I do have. That one's kind of fun. I thought I had one right here. Here it is. Yeah. Let's use this one. Kind of a plaid. Now we have to figure out what color. Maybe just white, yeah? Would white be too much? White might be too much. How about that ivory? Or the, what's it called? Vanilla. It's called vanilla. Where did I put it? That's white. I remember yesterday, I put it, did I put it away? I must have put it away. Let me grab it. Is this vanilla? I know I put it, yeah, this is vanilla. I put it away because I was like, I can't have this because I keep thinking it's white. And it's vanilla. It's a creamy white. Creamy, creamy white. So when you get here, say, hey, hey. Hey, Lisa, how are you? So fun fact, Lisa, I don't know if you got my message, but I'm closing a Pampered Chef show on Sunday. So if you need anything, I know Kristen has I can send you the link if I didn't send it. I thought I sent it to you. I might have. Anyways, just fun fact, because I know all my bakers like to get in on the good deals that they have every month. So, and like my sourdough baker people, they are loving the Pampered Chef to make their sourdough. Oh, fun fact, you guys, I'm gonna have an ebook that you can purchase for sourdough baking. It'll take you from creating your sourdough to making amazing things. I had one lady message me this morning and said, I'm making pancakes today and they have been the best pancakes we've ever eaten, all from her sourdough. So it brings me joy that you guys can have so much fun with things that like I've just learned how to do. There's a nice little plaid. That will go nice. So anyways, sourdough baking, it's a thing I do. And I'm gonna have that ebook. I should have it ready hopefully by April. It's almost done. I just have to go back and proof it again. And I think I do have the link. So if you're interested in that, just shoot me a message. But it's kind of fun. I don't know if this is gonna be too much. It might be too much of a plaid. Oh, Facebook, yeah. Oh, you'll take a look. Oh, okay. Oh, and you're doing well. What have you been doing this week? Anything fun? We had Abby's birthday last night, and that was fun. And then I've just been working, getting ready for surgery on the 23rd. So I've got 2 shows. Are you going to be at Scrapbook Expo? Because I'm going to be there. I'm not doing a class, but I have tons of make and takes for you guys. I got some little chubbies, the sheep, lammy, and chickie chubbies. I have some trays. What else do I have? I have so many fun things. I got some squares. I can't even remember. They're all in the van. There's so many fun things. Oh, I've got reversible frames, chalkboard frames. I'm excited about that. So I'm a little extra. I'm gonna do it this way so I can see it. Yeah, I like this. This is really cute. So grab your glue again. This is just the beauty of having these cutouts, is that you can make your 3D, make it look nice, and just it's a little extra. But these cutouts are all available too, so just message me if you want one. They'll be on my website soon. I have to get with my website designer, take some photos, and then put them on there. But these larger ones are, what did I say? So the ones yesterday are 7, and these are gonna be 9. They're just a little bit bigger, and then you pay shipping. If you're coming to the expo, obviously I can bring them with me and you can get them there. So I just have to know so that I cut them for you, because I don't like to cut a whole bunch, you know, and not use them. I like them, like I'll use them, and then I want you guys to be able to use them too. Did I close them all? I think I did. Nope. See, I'm real notorious. That's why I need to do chalk paste maintenance. Guys, do you love it? I'm a little extra. Isn't that fun? This would be a really cute design on a t-shirt too. Okay, so I think this would be really cute on a t-shirt just like this. I think that would be really fun. So you can make a t-shirt and a sign, and you can do whatever you want. So anyways, so today we made Snoopy, Spring Has Sprung. Isn't he cute? And we made I'm a Little Extra, and we highlighted our new mainstay frame. So this is a really cool tool to have. You can do a whole bunch of happy with it. You could get some different cutouts, and you could change out your, like the one I have downstairs, where I have every month a different design in the cutout, and then you just lift it out. You could do that with this, okay? Something I'm gonna offer. I know, aren't they cute? Hey Rhonda, how you doing? Yes, Scrapbook Expo, Lisa, I will see you there. You better come by my booth, give me a hug. I have some, everything in the store at the expo is gonna be 20% off, because I get tired of dealing with coupons, just like I'm sure you guys get tired of looking for coupons. So I just said, you know what, forget it. We're just doing 20% off everything. Just easy, easy. Stencils, paste, ink, and tools, and surfaces. Not my cutouts. My cutouts are kind of different because I already marked them really cheap. But for everything Chalk Couture, 20% off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And if you're watching me here online and you want my inventory list, you too would get that same fun special. So make sure you ask for it, and I'll send you the link, okay? Well, guys, I have to go and finish packing my car for the Scrapbook Expo here in Orlando. And I'm gonna add these two fun projects to it so that y'all can see them out there. I have to tidy up the edges of that white one. But I will see you this weekend, I hope. And I'll come back live at the expo to say hey, hey. Okay? You guys have an awesome day, and thanks for chalking with me and chatting with me and just crafting and having fun. Okay? Aloha!